welcome to another Vinyasa Yoga. My name is Christy if you haven't been joining me before on these virtual videos. So I'm going to have a lovely little Vinyasa flow for you today, and part of our focus is what we're going to focus on, I guess, the intention we're going to set is instead of looking at the outward appearance of things right now in this world and what's going on with the people and everything, what my goal and intention for this practice is to look inward at yourself. So, and block out the distractions of the world. I know that can be hard. I know that throughout this entire year, you have probably encountered someone or something that you've disagreed with or has a different opinion of what you have. And so in this practice today, I really want to focus on just letting that go. So we're going to set the intention, instead of looking at the outward appearance of things, of people, of the world, of the country, we are going to look deep into ourselves and we're going to look inward, because it's within ourselves, and how we handle ourselves is how we are going to get through this. And you know, it's all about our mindset and stuff. So when the world starts to get too hard, look inward at ourselves and, you know, let's release that energy and calm ourselves down and our mind and our nervous system so that we can be our best selves for the world in this time. I have a little saying that I'm going to come back to, and if any of you are country fans out there and you know Jody Messina, she is one of my favorites, and she does have a song that is I'm Not Going Down, and it's one of my absolute favorites, and it goes along with this theme pretty well that I'd like to carry on over the next couple weeks. It is in her song lyric. It's, "In me is the only highway to freedom." So that's why I want you to focus inward, because within yourself is the only way to freedom. You break those chains, you know, the negativity and stuff, and the down energy that's bringing you down, you break that. You are your own ticket to freedom here. So look inward and just focus on relaxing today. So we're going to go ahead and start in a restorative pose. We're going to come back and just sit in Shavasana for just a few seconds here, focusing on our breath, coming into the breath here. So we're just going to lay all the way back, letting those feet just flop out to the side. Now if it's more comfortable for you, you can bring those heels in here and just feel the lower back pressing down if your heels are in. If you decide to have those heels out like in full Shavasana here, those feet can flop out to the side and that lower back will slightly lift up off the mat. Now if you'd like to, bring your fingertips here to the rib cage, and I just want you to feel the expansion of the ribs on the inhale, and then the exhale, everything coming in. We're really just focusing on quieting the breath here and quieting the mind today before we begin this practice. It all starts with the prana energy here that we're breathing in through the nose. And if it's comfortable, you can breathe it out through the mouth or back out through the nose. Just really focus, though, on that breath and the expansion of the ribs in and out. For those of you who are watching this video, you might see my dog walking around. He's very upset I kicked him off his rug to film this. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just bring those hands up and overhead, feeling those rib cage here, lifting up out of the belly. Feet can still be out to the side here, and just really reach, drawing those ribs up, lifting those hands, drawing the shoulder blades up the back. And then exhale, relaxing that stretch. This time go ahead and bring those feet together. Go ahead and point the toes, interlace the hands here, and reach up, stretching here like you're being tugged on the toes and the hands here, really stretching it out. And exhale, release it all down. Relaxing the shoulder blades back down into the earth here. And then I want you to take your left foot or left ankle here, cross it over the right. Draw those ankles out to the right side of your mat. Grab a hold of that left wrist with the right hand. And stretch it over to the right corner, top right corner of your mat. So you're like a little banana here or a little C curve. And just breathe into that left space here on the body that's opened up. We're going to take 5 breaths here, just breathing into it. Very nice. On that exhale, go ahead and come back to center, uncross the ankles, interlace those fingers again. We're going to interlace, inhale, stretching, reaching the fingertips up and overhead, pressing those palms away from the top of the head. And exhale, I want you to draw the palms over the chest. So bringing those hands up over the chest, very nice. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw it up overhead. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, drawing it over the chest here. Very nice. Take a breath. Inhale, stretch it up over the chest. Exhale, release overhead. Exhale, release your grip here on the fingers. We're going to grab a hold of that right wrist with the left hand. Cross the right ankle over that left ankle. Draw the right hand and the left feet over to the left corner of the mat. We're in that little C curve here, that banana stretch. Very nice. Now your gaze can look up under that right tricep or armpit here. Feeling that breath expanding. Breathing into that right opening here in that side body. Very nice. You've got 3 more breaths. Inhale back to center. Exhale, draw those hands back down at your side here. And we're just going to take that right leg and we're going to flex that foot. And I want you to flex the left foot and just hover the ankle up off the mat. Your palms are going to stay pressed to the earth. Very nice. Take a breath, pulling that core in here. Working that Uddiyana Bandha here, which is your midsection. Very nice. Hold it. And then release the left ankle. And we're going to straighten that right foot here. Grabbing back behind the calf. You know that the hamstrings here in the back of that leg is not open yet. So we're just going to do a few ankle rolls here. Just getting the body good and warm, stretched out before we go into the energizing flow. Roll the ankle here to the other side, so to the left. Very nice. Go ahead, exhale, releasing that right ankle to the earth. Bring that left heel up so that left knee bends 90 degrees, foot is flexed. Very nice. Right heel lifts, hovering off the mat here. Try to keep that lower back pressed. Hands are down on our sides, pressing into the earth. Pull that core in, all core work here. It looks passive, but if you've got to hold it for a few breaths, it gets pretty challenging. One more breath. Exhale, release the right heel. Straighten that left leg. Slight bend in the knee here. Very nice. Go ahead and roll the ankle a few times to the right side. We're going to roll to the left side now. Very nice. Go ahead, bring both knees into the chest. Go ahead and grab the outside of the elbows here if you can. And just rock side to side on that Sushumna here. Or that lovely spinal column which carries all the energy through the body to the upper and lower extremities here. Waking that up. Go ahead and bring those hands out to a T. Drop the knees over to the right side. A little spinal twist here. to start our practice. If you have blocks, you can always place them up under the knees here if the twist is a little bit hard for you. If you would like to go deeper, you can always bring that left hand to the top of the knees, pressing the knees closer to the earth here, coming into a deeper spinal flexion. Gaze looks over those right fingers and just breathing into it, imagining that breath working its way up and down the spine here with each inhale and exhale. Calming the mind on the inhale. And exhale, releasing what doesn't serve you. Inhale those knees back to center. Go ahead, bring them in for a little hug here at the chest. Exhale, arms back out into a T, dropping those knees over to the right side. Gaze looks over to those left fingers here. Go ahead and inhale those knees back to center. One more big hug in. And then what I'd like you to do is we're going to roll here onto the spine and the tailbone. If it's hard for you to rock, so we're going to grab back behind the legs here on the hamstrings. We're just going to roll, find that balance on the tailbone. Release back, rolling down on the spine and back up. Now if this is too hard for you, you can always just roll to the right side here in a restorative pose until we come to a seated position. Or you can meet us in a cross-legged position. Good job. Keep that core pulled in. And one more. Hold and balance. Hold and balance. Beautiful. Go ahead and come to a cross-legged position onto the mat. Very nice. Bringing your hands back to the rib cage here. Coming back into the breath. A nice tall spine here. Like you're a string of pearls. Being held up nice and long. Inhale. Feel the expansion. Exhale, feeling everything close in. One more, nice big breath here. Beautiful. I want you to go ahead and interlace those hands back behind you. Inhale, pressing that chest out. But pressing the fingertips away from the body, the shoulder blades retract together. And exhale, drawing that third eye center forward. So that space between the eyebrows here. If you have a block, you can always bring that block down in front of you for a place for that third eye center to rest. A little grounding position here. Now if it's in your range of mobility, you might be able to come all the way down without a block here, resting your forehead onto the earth for that little stretch and that little grounding sensation through the forehead. Inhale back up. Very nice. I want you to inhale that left hand up. Exhale, reaching on over to the right side. I want your gaze to look up under that left arm. Beautiful. Again, you can have that block here for a little modification. Try to keep the sit bones pressed down to the earth. Feeling that upon a flow down, the Udana Vayu flow out of the fingers. The energy rising up through the body. Exhale back to center. Very nice. Inhale, bringing those hands back behind you. You're interlacing again. Beautiful. Exhale, drawing that heart and third eye center forward. Coming into one of the variations I showed you here if you need to. Inhale, drawing the forehead back up. Release the fingertips. Inhale the right hand up. Exhale, reaching it on over to the left here. Drawing that gaze up and under that right arm. Again, keep those hips pressed down to the earth. You want to feel that Apana flow down, the Udana flow up. So you've got energy going in both directions, down the bottom of the spine and up through the fingertips. It's waking up all of that energy you have in your body. Inhale back to center. One big breath together. Inhale. And exhale, bringing your hands down to heart center. Now go ahead, reach those hands out in front of you. You're going to come into an all fours position. We're getting moving here. Tuck those toes, and I want you to draw yourself down into that first down dog. A deep bend in those knees if you need to. I know we're still trying to open up in our practice. We've just started. You can pedal it out by bending those knees in and out here. Again, drawing those shoulders away from the ears. You're pressing back and down. Palms are pressing into the earth here. Beautiful. I want you to inhale that right leg here. Bend through that right knee, and I just want you to roll out your ankles again here, a few times to the right. Bring it a few times to the left. Go ahead, come into that three-legged down dog. And then draw that heel back down to the earth. Inhale that left leg up. Bend through that knee. And go ahead and roll out that ankle. On your next exhale, switch directions on that roll. Inhale, drawing that leg up into that three-legged down dog. And exhale, drawing that foot back down to the mat. Beautiful. On your next inhale, go ahead and lift that right leg. Exhale, drawing it into the chest. And then go ahead and just plant that leg down, the shin and the knee here. So you've got those hands under your shoulders. You're pressing back. That left toe is still flexed under. You're pressing back through the heel. You're getting a lovely little stretch here down the calf. Beautiful. And then I want you to find that balance, find that grounding between the foot and the hands. And when you're ready, exhale, lift that left foot, extending that right arm. So you get a little bit of a balance pose here in all fours. Very nice. Exhale, I want you to squeeze it in. So we're going to change this up. I'm going to inhale, release it out. This time I want you to squeeze it out to the side. Very nice. And inhale. Now we're going to stay squeezing it to the side. Exhale. Very nice. Inhale. If you have to bring a leg down here, that hand for balance, you can. Exhale. Very nice. And then we're going to release everything back down. Tuck those toes. We're going to come back into that down dog. You might feel those legs warming up a bit, opening up more in the back of the body. And your heels might draw closer to the earth this time. Let that tailbone just rise to the earth here. Femur bone is nice and strong here with the thighs wrapping around it. Inhale that left leg this time. And then exhale, drawing that knee into the chest. We're going to hold it here. Very nice. And then releasing that knee and shin down to the earth. Again, check that alignment. Make sure those wrists are right over the shoulders here. And then your left or that right toe is flexed. And you're going to press back through the heel. Drawing that energy down the body, out through the heel here. Very nice. Feeling that stretch. Find that position here where you're going to exhale, rise, lifting that right foot. Left arm reaches. Find your balance, find your drishti. Exhale, drawing that elbow and knee in. Very nice, friends. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drawing it out to the side this time. Remember that squeeze. Inhale, reach. Keeping that heel flexed. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Good job. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release back down to all fours. Tuck those toes. We're coming back into that down dog position. Take a breath here. Maybe you side out your mouth here. Do a little lion's breath. Inhale. Exhale. We can try that again here if you're comfortable with that. Inhale. Exhale, side out the mouth. Very nice. We're going to go into our little vinyasa here. Inhale, plank. Exhale, keep those elbows in close to the body. Chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra here. Exhale, down dog. Very nice. We're going to do that again, warming up the body. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. And then exhale, down dog. Beautiful. On your next exhale, we're going to either step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Find that weight here in the heels of your feet. And then pressing up to a standing. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Beautiful job, everyone. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to come here into a little goddess arms. Inhale, up. Exhale, roll the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now this time I want you to add a little chair pose in here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sit back on those hips. Weight heavy in the heels. Inhale, reach. Very nice. Exhale, sitting back. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release, drawing that head heavy here to the earth. Now, if you have blocks, you can go ahead and use them here if you'd like to place your hands on them. Very nice. Feel gravity here, just kind of weighing heavy down your spine here, releasing that stress and tension that you've been carrying with you. Again, looking inward towards yourself of what you need to release today and what you need to get out of your practice. Go ahead, inhale, flat back. Exhale, release with a flat back. We're going to inhale, rise up to a standing position here. Exhale, hands together at heart center. We're going to inhale, raising with those arms. And I want you to step it back here with that right foot. We're stepping into a warrior one. Beautiful job. So that heel, that back heel is 45 degrees. Strong through that back leg. Shoulder blades are relaxed down and back. Very nice. We're going to hold this. Very nice. On that next exhale, I want you to go ahead, take that right elbow over the left. We're going into a little figure eight here, a little eagle pose. Inhale, rise with those elbows, and exhale, I want you to humble out this warrior, drawing the elbows here to that knee or to the inside of the thigh. You're humbling this out. Beautiful. Pressing back. Weight is even between that front foot and the back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, untwisting those arms, bringing them out to a T here. Beautiful. Now we're going to come up, straighten that front leg. Exhale, hinging halfway. Beautiful. Nice flat back. finding that whole core and back, wrapping together those nice strong muscles. Inhale, rise. Exhale, halfway. Good job. Inhale, rise. Exhale, halfway. And then go ahead and release those hands down to either side of that front foot. Again, you can have those blocks if you need to help keep that chest lifted. If it's in your flexibility today here, you can melt that heart forward. Releasing into it here, feeling that stretch. Very nice. One more breath here. Find that grounding sensation in the feet, and on an inhale, coming back up to warrior one. Straighten that front leg again, and we're gonna do a revolved triangle here, drawing that right hand back, left hand reaches. Very nice. Just a slight bend in that front knee here, just to not lock out that knee joint. Feeling that rib cage lift, you're getting a ton of breath here in that body. On that exhale, go ahead and bring those arms forward down to the mat. Step it back into a plank here, your vinyasa. Take a moment. And on that exhale, go ahead, step or hop to the front of the mat here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now we're gonna take an inhale. On that exhale, stepping back into a warrior one with that left leg. Find your position. 45 degrees in that back leg. That knee is closer over to that big toe here. Beautiful. Make sure that knee does not go over that ankle or past that ankle. Beautiful. Proper alignment, friends. Breathing into it. Again, coming back to that breath, finding your ground position here. Now I want you to take that left hand, bring it over for the eagle arms on the left side. Inhale, rise with the elbows. Exhale, drawing it to the inside of that thigh or the knee here. Humbling out that warrior. Very nice. One more breath. Again, find your grounding, find your footing here. Pressing through both right and left as you come back up to a standing. And release those arms coming out into a T. I want you to straighten that front leg, coming into that triangle position. Exhale, forward fold, hinging halfway. Very nice. Nice and strong through those legs, the hips, the back, the tummy here, everything. Inhale up. Exhale halfway. Inhale, rise. One more exhale. Hold it for a breath. Exhale, releasing those hands down to either side of the foot, grabbing those blocks if you need it. Forward fold in triangle position. Finding your footing, bending into that front knee, coming up to that warrior one on your inhale. Beautiful. Straighten that front leg, just a slight little bend here. Bring that left arm back behind that hamstring, revolving that, revolving here, that triangle pose. Very nice, opening through that chest and throat center here. You've got the Anahajna and the Vishuddha chakras here, opening up, balancing them out. Exhale, release, drawing those hands forward, placing them down to the mat. Step it back into plank here, your Vinyasa. Very nice. You might be able to bring those heels closer to the earth. You're getting that body nice and warm here, drawing that energy in. Inhale, that right leg lifts. Exhale, drawing that right knee in. Go ahead and hold this here. Rounding through the shoulders here. You've got a little cobra hood coming on. Holding that belly button in. One more breath. Go ahead and plant that right foot in between the hands. You're coming light on those fingertips, pressing back through that heel. You're still on the toes with that left leg. Coming into that runner's lunge. Beautiful here. Go ahead, find your footing. Inhale those arms up. Still pressing back. High crescent. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, coming into goddess arms. Back into that high crescent. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Two more, inhale. Exhale. Moving with your breath. Very nice. Now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna come into a little twist. We're gonna draw that left hand down either to the earth or to a block. You're gonna open up that right arm. So you're in a little crescent twist here. Very nice. Keeping that throat and heart space opened. Keep pressing through the back heel. Make sure to not lean it forward here on the back of those toes. That weight is evenly distributed through the front and back leg. Very nice. One more inhale. Exhale, drawing both hands either down to the block here or the earth. And then I want you to just stretch it out. So you're going to draw those hands over to the left side. Stretching it out, you're going to feel that stretch sometimes in the hip here. You're going to feel it in the back, in the shoulders. You can look under that right arm here. Nice little counterbalance stretch to that little twist. Inhale, walk those hands back to frame that front foot. Step it back into plank, and you should know this by now, your Vinyasa. Very nice, take a breath. On your next inhale, lift that left leg. Exhale, drawing that knee in. Again, rounding through the shoulders, creating that cobra hood here. Everything is pulled in tight. Keep it, one more breath. Very nice. On that exhale, plant that left foot in between those hands. You're in that runner's lunge. You're pressing back through that right heel. Very nice. You're light on the fingertips. Again, if you need those blocks or if you have those blocks, you can use those here too to keep you lifted. Now find that grounding in your feet. Nice and strong through that femur. Inhale, rise with those hands. High crescent. Very nice. You may feel a little wobbly here, a little off balance. If that is the case with you, you can widen your stance here. Pretend you're on a little train track. So your feet do not have to be in line. That makes it harder for balance. Widen that stance for those hips, and that could help you. Now we're going to straighten up front leg. Little triangle. Exhale, goddess pose, drawing those elbows down, shoulders back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. 3 more to your breath. When you're ready, inhale, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to come down again for that little twist. So we're going to have that front leg bent, draw that right arm down either to the earth or a block, Left arm opens up right over that armpit here, right over that shoulder. So again, try not to keep your hand too far back, too far forward, or to the side. We want to keep it right over that shoulder joint. Again, that weight evenly distributed in the feet. And just breathe. Very nice. Exhale, release. We're going to release both hands either down to the block or to the earth. Now remember that counterbalance stretch. So we're going to walk our hands over to the right side. Very nice. Try to again keep the feet here pressing, the heels still pressing down. But your gaze can look up over that right armpit here. Beautiful little stretch, stretching through the back, feeling the shoulders relax. Very nice. We're going to walk it back to center to frame that foot, step it back into plank, your vinyasa here, and then we'll hold a breath or two in down dog to reset for our practice. Coming back to that intention here, remembering that in you is the only highway to freedom. Your mindset here creates your outlook of your life, of what's going on. Make it a good one here. Create positive energy through your yoga today, through this flow, this lovely energizing flow. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, drawing that knee into the chest again. Holding it out. Very nice. The name of the game here is holding, if you haven't noticed. Exhale, plant that foot. Then I want you to draw that hand, the right hand, to the inside of that right foot. We're coming into dragon's pose. So then we're going to release that left leg, releasing it to the floor. Very nice. Now, we're going to go into a little opening here for the heart and the throat. So we're going to inhale that right arm, a little twist. So you're going to feel that stretch, of course, down your hip flexor here on that left side. Very nice. Try to keep those hips, though, facing downward. So try not to let them lift up. I know it's really easy with this twist to kind of push yourself up. We're still wanting those hips here to kind of stay square to the mat. Very nice. Exhale, release. You're still in that dragon's position here, but this time, you guys are going to love this. We're coming into dragon push-ups. So if you've ever been on Pinterest or you've looked at YouTube and you've seen some of these yogis who fly it out and do all these little tricks here, that is very hard to do. And I won't lie, that's not what yoga is about. But this stuff can help prepare you, I guess, for these more advanced practices if that is something you would like to do or go on to eventually. So for our triceps, little push-ups, we're going to go down and bring it back up. Now try to keep that shoulder and that knee close together though. You still don't want to spread that out. You've got 3 more. Inhale and then exhale, release down. Very nice. When you've got your 5, you can hold it up in dragon's pose here. And we are going to come into a little stretch. Very nice. Reminds me of Spider-Man here. So you can bring that foot a little bit more forward if you need to. And we're just going to have those arms wide. So you're not doing anything. You're up on the fingertips. It's a little stretch. Now if this is too hard for you, you can just stay in and up on your fingertips and just lifting that chest up. If not, your arms are wide. Now I'm not going to do it for you, but something that you can work on here to fly it out. Like people bring it out, that leg out and up. So that's kind of what that helps you with. But I won't have you do that. This is not an advanced practice. This is just your vinyasa, but I just like to show options. So go ahead, bring that foot back in. Tuck that back toe. You're going to step it back into your plank position, back into your vinyasa. See, there are so many options with yoga. I love it. It really can meet the needs of everyone. There's a practice for everyone. There's a pose for everyone. It's a universal practice here. I love it. Inhale, that left leg lifts. Exhale, drawing that knee in. Creating that cobra hood again, holding it out. Just breathing steady here, coming back to your breath. Exhale, releasing that right foot forward. Back, or that left foot forward, right foot releases. Draw that left hand on the inside of that foot here. Beautiful. So you've got that dragon pose. You're probably feeling that right hip here really stretching out. Very nice. Take an inhale. Exhale, coming into that little twist. Very nice. Opening that chest and throat space up over to the left. One more breath. Exhale, releasing that down. Now again, we are coming into those arms here, working those triceps, building strong arms here and strong shoulders. Keep that shoulder, keep the tricep here, glued over to that thigh and knee. We're gonna inhale and exhale, bending those elbows straight back. Inhale and exhale. These can be slow here to your breath pattern. We've got 3 more. Very nice. Now again, coming onto those fingertips here, you can stretch it out this way or bring that arm under, up on those fingertips. Lovely little stretch, opening up through the chest. I don't know if anybody can hear my music, but swinging along to it. Now again, I'm not gonna fly it out, but what you work to is straightening that leg, and then eventually you'll be able to lift that back heel up. So there's reasons for everything. There's little stages to all these poses. It's really nice here. All right, go ahead, bring it back to center. Frame that foot, tuck that back toe, step it in. Your Vinyasa. Now I want you to go ahead, either on that exhale, step it or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. We're going to do this 2 more times to your breath. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale with that little back lift, slightly look out. Very nice. Exhale, release. Inhale, pressing through those feet. Inhale up to a standing. Exhale, palms together at heart center. Inhale, release. Very nice. Hopefully that body's nice and warm here. We're going to inhale, step it to a warrior 1 with that right foot. Open up, warrior 2. Gaze is nice and strong over those front fingers. Very nice. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. 2 more. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and turn those feet to the right long edge of the mat here. Inhale those arms out to a T. With a flat back, we're going to hinge halfway. Feeling the stretching here, opening up those hamstrings. Inhale, back up. Very nice. Exhale, sink it back down halfway. And this time, releasing those hands under the shoulders. Go ahead, have a deep bend in those elbows, drawing that forehead or that crown closer to the earth. You can always use a block and place it under the head here. It might feel good for you here to nod the head, yes or no. Releasing any tension that could be left in the body that we haven't gotten up yet today. Now I want you to take your right hand and reach to that left ankle. If you have balance here, you can lift that right arm, or that left arm, up and over that shoulder joint. A little twist in your forward fold. Exhale, release. Inhale, flat back. Looking out ahead of you. Exhale, release. Drawing that left hand to that right ankle. Try to keep those hips square to the earth. If it's in your practice, you can raise that right arm right over the shoulder. Or bring it back behind. Inhale, drawing those hands back up underneath of you with a flat back. Come up to a standing position. Exhale, drawing those hands back through to heart center and opening up to that warrior two position. Very nice, take a breath. Exhale, coming to extended side angle, drawing that left forearm to thigh. Now, of course, if your body's opened up enough, you can come back in for that bind. Keep drawing the crown of the head here towards the center of your mat, over your big toe. When you're ready, releasing your left hand to the earth, right hand up over the shoulder. Exhale, drawing your hands to frame that front foot. Step it back into plank position, your Vinyasa. Come up onto the toes here in down dog on your inhale and exhale. Try to draw your heels closer to the earth, sinking that tailbone up and back. Inhale, bringing that right leg up. Exhale, drawing that knee into the chest, planting that foot, spinning that back heel 45 degrees. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two, opening up to that left side. Gaze is strong over those front fingers. Inhale, straighten that front leg, draw those hands up and over the front of the head. Exhale, release. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, release. 3 more to your own breath. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and straighten in on that inhale. Drawing those toes to the left long edge of your mat. Exhale those hands back behind you here. Fingertips facing up. Pressing to that lower back. Inhale, chest rises, elbows pull back. Exhale, melt that heart center. Gaze falls along the ceiling and down the wall. Very nice. If it's in your practice for an inversion here, you can release your hands down to the earth and come into that inversion. You're in the inversion, coming back down to the earth here. Bringing those hands back to that lower back with a flat back. Go ahead, inhale gently up. Arm down into a T, coming back into that warrior two. Then I want you to exhale, drawing that right forearm to the thigh, left arm rises up. You might be able to come into a bind here with that body being more open. Feel free to do so if that's in your practice. When you're ready, releasing that right hand to the earth. The left hand rises up over that shoulder. Go ahead, exhale, framing that right foot. Step it back into a plank here, your vinyasa. Come into your down dog, friends. We'll all meet here. And I want you to either step or hop to the front of the mat. On your exhale, bring those legs here, the width of your mat. So legs are wide in this forward fold. Go ahead, bend the elbows, grab for those ankles. Just release here, maybe sway it out side to side, through the hips, through the body. Just relaxing everything. Feeling that nervous system quiet down, that mind's quiet. Focusing on the breath and the postures today, nothing else. On your exhale, I want you to draw your toes out, heels slightly in. Sink that tailbone down. You're coming into your yogi squat here. Very nice. One of my favorites here. It's nice and quieting for the mind. It's a very grounding posture. So just imagine sinking that tailbone down. If you need some extra help here, if this is a little bit challenging for you, grab that block and you can always place it under the tailbone. So work your way into it. Very nice. Chest, you know, you might have those elbows pressing out on the knees a little bit here, opening up the hip flexors more. Fingertips are to the sternum here for those thumbs to sternum. Very nice. Go ahead and exhale, releasing those hands down. I want you just to kind of walk your hands out. You're still in that little squat here. Just running through the shoulders. Beautiful. Bring it in on that exhale. This time bringing those feet or the hands back behind you. This time releasing the tailbone to the floor. Draw those feet out in front of you. Fingertips are going to point in. You're going to come into a reverse tabletop. Inhale, exhale. Go ahead and draw the hips up, drawing the knees forward. Head can slowly go back. Very nice. On your exhale, slowly release that back down to the earth. Very nice. Bringing your hips here all the way through, coming into a little staff pose. Hands are now at your sides, at the side of your hips here. You're perfect 90 degrees here with that body. Crown of the head is lifted. Exhale, draw the heels up off the floor, toes facing forward towards you. So they're coming at you. Exhale, release, point the toes. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, melting forward, hinging at those hips. Inhale, walking your hands back up. Beautiful position here. Go ahead, crossing those legs. Chest is lifted. Inhale, rise. Interlace those fingertips here. Release it over to the right side. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, release like you would into a child's pose here, except your legs are crossed. Pressing that tailbone away from the upper body. Inhale those hands back up. Very nice. Draw those heels together. I'm going to scoot here. My tailbone is in the middle of my mat. Now we're going to go ahead lifting those legs, or you can modify with those knees down. I want you to be like you're a genie here, like I dream a genie. You're going to have the palms of the hands go together instead of elbow to elbow. Lift. I like to cross at the ankles. And we're going to do like a little Russian twist here. Exhale, inhale, center. Exhale, switching sides. Inhale, center. Exhale, and inhale. Exhale, and inhale. Again, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more to each side. Great job, hands at our side here. Slowly exhale to the earth. Very nice. Draw those heels in towards the tailbone here. Doing that Supta Baddha Konasana or reverse butterfly, drawing the heels together, dropping the knees out to the side. Hands can be relaxed at our side, palms are up, bringing that energy in here with each breath we take. Maybe we bring our hands back to the rib cage here to feel our breath moving throughout the body. Letting it awaken us. Go ahead and draw those knees together. Hug those knees in. Nice rounding of that lumbar spine here. Curling that tailbone up. On your exhale, I want you to bring those feet up the wall here. Heels are flexed. Very nice. Hands are going to be at your side here. I want your palms pressed into the earth. We're going to just slowly curl that tailbone up. We're going to be working that lower abdominal here, engaging that Uddiyana Bandha and the Mula Bandha, which is those pelvic floor muscles and everything surrounding the hips here. Inhale, exhale, lifting that tailbone slightly and release. I know my voice is strained when I do that because I'm really working that muscle here, working that lower body. Inhale, exhale, slight lift, and release. You've got 3 more. Ready, go ahead and draw those knees in one last time, hugging them in, maybe rocking side to side, loosening everything up. And then I want you to exhale, coming into that final resting position here, Shavasana. Very nice, drawing the feet out to the outer edges of the mat, hands are wide at our side. Relaxing those shoulders down. Feeling gravity here, just pressing down on the body, pulling you into your mat. Imagining the breath here rolling up and down the spine with each inhale and exhale. Imagine on that inhale it rolling up through the spine, reaching the crown of your head. And exhale it, rolling down the spine, awakening everything up, going down through your legs and out through your heels. With each breath, your body grows more relaxed, deeper into a state of peace and freedom. You're ready, you can start to bring movement back into the fingertips here, back into the toes by wiggling them out. When you're ready, draw the heels in, rolling over to your right side, cradling that head here into that right bicep. Giving yourself that rest and that moment here to awaken the body. On your next exhale, pressing up through that left palm, coming to a seated position. Come into a seated, cross-legged position here, something that's comfortable for you. I like to end every practice here by drawing our hands together at heart center. Thank you for joining me again for another Vinyasa Yoga. It is my honor to be here with you through this journey. And I honor and I respect and I see the light within you. Namaste. Until next time.